Um, shit. There is one more week of this entire year. And this year has not been the best, man. I watched the tommyinnit video yesterday. And just fucking watching it really made me think, you know? Because fucking I live pretty much in an active war zone, and I'm struggling through school, and just everything's confusing. It's all so confusing. And you never know what's going to happen. I have been cruising through life on autopilot, pretty much. That's what it feels like. Sure, I have my consciousness, but it just feels like before October, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I'm gonna phrase this a different way because my life has definitely not been on autopilot. I have a lot of good memories from this year, but God, it's been tough. It's been really, really tough. Um, where do I even begin? Fucking start of the year, I was not really doing well mentally. Um, I was really doubting myself. I was only in therapy for like 2 months in January, which was not great. Um, I definitely needed it earlier, for sure. Um, and fucking February was just a breeze. I didn't even know what the hell happened. But a Valentine's date I was supposed to go on wasn't really wasn't gonna work out. For sure, it wasn't. And fuck, March, I lost my ex best friend. Um, he's not dead. We just stopped speaking, and our relationship hasn't really been the same since. Like, we talk sometimes when we see each other in school, but that's about it. Um, and then in April, my aunt died. Um, which fucking ruined me. I loved my aunt. She was really special and really dear to my heart. She took care of me when I was a lot younger, a lot of times, and I hadn't gotten the chance to see her before she died, which made me just very upset. Um, and honestly, I didn't know what to do. I felt fucking lost. I think the middle of the year was the peak of my year for sure. or maybe this last part. But I had two of my greatest concerts that I performed in, which I'm so glad to have happened. And I met Kimmy there, who has been a very helpful and notorious part of my life ever since we met. Um, but it was also the lowest point of my life mentally, probably. And it was just so confusing because I felt so great one day and then I felt shit the next. And the only thing that was keeping me sane was my vacation with my family, but even then it was pretty much fucking done for. Um, then August, uh, my band split up, which was again not great. I had many fucking plans to continue with them, but sorry, those were definitely not going to continue after that. Um, and then fucking this last chunk of the year has not been too good for me. I ultimately decided to go through a process of changing myself on the things that I felt and knew I needed change in. Which definitely I've been doing, and yeah, the changes have been minimal, but they're still there, and there are people who are willing to wait for me. There still are, and I'm very grateful for that. Um, Started going out with my boyfriend. Um, and he's been a great um, source of help, and I'm very grateful that he's in my life currently. Um, but this year has just been so confusing and so tough, and it just feels like I can't reach out for help, even though I have people who are willing to help me out. It just feels like I can't. And I need help, and I'm going to therapy, and it helps me, of course, but sometimes you just need your friends to be there for you. But when you're scared to reach out to your friends, it's not that logical to keep fucking bitching about it. And I know that, and that's also a part of my extremely lengthy process to change. So, yeah, fucking. This year has been confusing and sad and downright terrifying at some parts. But it's also been such a great year. I've had so many good things happen. The fucking musical I took part in, and the fucking shows I had, and whatever else. I'm grateful that this year happened. And as much as shit is not the easiest, I know that there's people here who will be here to support me, and that makes me feel comforted. So ultimately, go out there and live your life. And that's about it. I guess I'll see you all next year. Let's just hope that this next year is gonna be easier for all of us. Happy New Year's, everyone.